Welcome to the Dining with Nadiva show. I am your hostess with the mostest, Nadiva. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and you better hit that notification button because you know you want to know when we have a new episode coming out. And don't forget to share. Share with 25 people and tell them to share with 25 people, okay? Because we are on our goal for 1,000 subscribers and we are almost there. But enough about all of that. Of course, I have to dive right into my beautiful co-hosts that are sitting right next to me. And let me tell y'all, we got some good stuff and some amazing women. Y'all know Delise. I'm going to make Lisa's introduction. But let me introduce my godmama, Miss Delise. Hi, Miss Delise.
Hello.
I'm loving the pearls and the pearly white. Yeah.
Thank you.
And the red glasses.
Yes, I'm trying to coordinate with you.
Come on with the coordination.
Bang, bang, bang.
Come on with the coordination. Well, thank you so much for being here. You
Of course.
always look amazing.
Thank you. I'm
Always
enjoying
do.
myself.
Good. And we have a fresh new face on the show. Y'all know I love me some strong sisters, okay? That got a lot to say. So look, without further ado, I would like to introduce to you Miss Lisa. You pronounce her name Lisa, but we're gonna call her Lisa for short. Welcome to the show, Lisa.
So excited to be here. Thank you so much.
Yes. So tell people a little bit about you.
Well, I am a self-proclaimed believer in our ability to start or restart whatever it is that we want to do in our lives. Mm-hmm. So I am an advocate for that. And I tell people, you want to do something, this is your opportunity, start now and just do it. So I'm the biggest cheerleader for it. I have an inspirational Instagram, Elisa_Words of Wisdom.
Love it.
And so I suggest that people go there, look up the words to encourage them to move forward with their day and the things that they want to do. And motivate them, because we all have a story to tell.
Absolutely.
So it's important. Yeah. Sometimes my story motivates other people. So I love to tell it. And I love to hear other stories because there's power in that.
Absolutely.
And I like sharing that power. So.
I love it.
Lisa.
Yes. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. You look amazing and beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes. See, she fell right in. Yes, she fell right on in.
They're lovely.
Look, I always tell people it takes one to know one.
I'm working on it.
Well, thank you so much. Are you ready to dive into
I
this?
am. Thank you for having me.
Okay,
This is
great.
exciting.
Yeah, well, wait till you hear about this topic because I don't know if you're going to find that too exciting. No.
Actually. We'll see.
So let me just get right up into this topic here. But today's Diva Table Topic is, drum roll please. They say size matters. But what about age when dating and marrying? Does age play a factor for you when you're dating? Are you all right going up a little, up in the age group?
Going down a
or
little?
going down?
A lot?
Yeah, but not like pedophilia down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like 20s.
Right, not R. Kelly.
Yeah, not R. Kelly.
Oh, okay.
No, we not R. Kelly in them down.
We need legal down.
Yeah, legal down. Come on now. Come on,
That's the phrase we're
somebody.
gonna use today.
Yeah.
The legal down.
Yeah.
I actually think it's great, depending on who's doing it. So I have a friend, she's 43, and her boyfriend's 29.
Well, you know what, Lisa? That's gonna be some tea I need to talk about. I need to hear about that story. Yes, I need to hear about that story because I might have a story for y'all today. Okay, on me too. But we're gonna get into that later. Let me hear Lisa's story first. But before we get into our stories, Lisa, guess what? My godmama, she got the word of the day.
Okay.
She got the word of the day. Come on, godmama.
Now
tell me what it
listen,
is.
I just looked at the word audacious and immediately I thought of audacious, good gracious, bodacious.
Yes.
Isn't that in the song?
Good, yeah.
I think so.
Your booty
I
bodacious.
think-
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
When I
think
stand
so.
up, I'm audacious. Okay.
Yeah.
So really hot in here. Yeah, that is it. It's getting
That's it.
hot in here. All right. Well, the word for the day is audacious. Describes someone or something that is extremely bold or brave, or that is original and inventive. So my sentence is, Paul has an audacious sense of style. He wore a lime green suit to a wedding. I would think that would be audacious. Anybody else want to take a crack at the word audacious? Not from Nelly.
Lisa.
I think taking a step out of your character is an audacious move.
It is. It is.
Okay, because that's bravery.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
good. Okay. Very good.
Okay,
Love that.
I got one. Now she just prompted me to think about this. It was very audacious of me for me to step out on faith and start a podcast.
Yes. Very good.
100%.
Yes. And it was.
And it was. So
And is.
And is. It's still, because it's still rolling
Right,
and
that's
happening. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
Hey, Dee Dee's Corner. Dee Dee's Corner. So, welcome back to a lovely new segment of Dee Dee's Corner. I know you've been digging the new location. Trust me, studio at Kearney Point, amazing. Rooftop to die for. Scott, you're my dude. But anyway, I know what you're here for. You're here for the new and hottest merchandise from the Dining with Nadiva show. Take a look at it. Take a look at it. I know it's really nice and extra shiny and glittery. And this is our male Dining with Nadiva merchandise, our nice fleece cotton hoodie that you can personalize with any name on the back or sleeve. Then also, we have a lovely ladies cotton t-shirt. Yes, with all the nice bedazzles and blinkage. Yes, because you know, our host needs to have all of the decorations and blings and jewels that can put on any shirt. So we have that, and also on the back you can have anything like our phrase "Stay Divine" at any time. Okay, so all of these merchandise pieces are in the link below. They have a lot to talk about, so I'm gonna let you get back to them. And I'm out.
We are going to be jumping right into our topic. We are not going to go into a featured restaurant today because I just think that we have a lot to cover. So I really want to focus on the topic today. So as I mentioned before, today's topic is, they say size matters, but what about age when dating and marrying? Okay. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a stat. Today's stat actually comes from the psychcentral.com relationships website. And they started off with emotional maturity. One thing they said is, even if the age gap is small, like 4 to 5 years, different levels of maturity can be observed. There was a licensed counselor by the name of Brandy Porch that is talking about this. And she says when there is a significant difference in age, like 10 to 15 years or more, life experiences can be vastly different. Okay. Also, your priorities might be different because of an age gap. Having different priorities isn't exclusive to relationships with large age gaps. In any relationship, it's key to discuss each person's priorities and hopes for the future as part of determining your compatibility. And if you're looking for long-term relationships, these challenges might include, and this is just a few challenges, health. You know, because I find that as I get older in my age, and you know, I start dating a little bit older in for the men, you know, they don't need a woman, they need a nurse. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to. Yeah, exactly. They coming in with diabetes and syringes and insulin. I'm not doing that. Look, I want to go out to dinner. I don't want to give you a shot. Also, so you got health, you got energy levels, you know what I'm saying? Some men or some women, if they're a little bit older or younger, they might want to be very sporty or not. Also, life priorities. You know, a 22-year-old may not have a 10-year plan or a 5-year plan. True. A 30-year-old might. And plans to start a family. Now, that's a huge deal breaker for me because although I know I'm getting up there in age, I still want a family. So even though, you know, that's why I kind of went down on my age bracket. We'll get into that because they got to be open to that. Yeah, they get it. But couples with large age gaps had a faster decline in relationship satisfaction in their first 6 to 10 years of marriage than similarly aged couples. Couples with an age gap of 1 to 3 years, with the men being older than the women, were the most common and had the greatest levels of satisfaction. Wait a minute.
Yep.
Of course, the woman is younger. So of course the man's gonna have greater satisfaction.
But maybe not her.
Right. Well, he might have some money. Relationship,
thing, though.
yeah.
That's a different show.
I know.
That's a different
But
show.
that's also part of age gaps too.
Yeah.
And also, relationship satisfaction decreased slightly for couples with age gaps of 4 to 6 years, and continue to decrease for couples with an age gap of 7 or more years. So I guess that's just saying that, you know, the larger the age gap, maybe the more problems you may have. But I mean, y'all tell me what y'all thinking. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this subject.
You could go first, Lisa.
Okay. So I have this friend who shall remain nameless.
Okay.
She is 43.
My age.
She's divorced. She has 2 kids. One's a teenager and one's just below, like a couple of years below the 14, I think maybe 12. And she started dating somebody who's 29. Or I think they started when he was like 27 or 28. They've been together for a while. It'd be a deal breaker for me because I don't want to have any more kids. I think for him, there's some talk about having children, but he's in love.
How old is he again?
He's 28, 29. He's never had kids. But I will say this, extremely mature.
Okay.
Coming into a relationship where there's children and ex-husband, sometimes he's the one who makes the most sense.
Right.
You know, because he has perspective. He's also extremely mature, financially, driven, career-wise. Ambitious.
And so all of those other checks that Nadia spoke about, then the priorities, the health, you know, all of those things, they contribute to him being okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So the relationship to me is great.
That's rare for a 28 and 29-year-old.
Yes.
Very
Especially for
rare.
a man.
Yeah, he must have a very old soul or very good parents.
I think a little bit about it. Maybe he's been here before.
Maybe.
Why did you look at my face?
What?
You said, why did you?
I don't know.
Well, I'm
For
thinking,
validation?
okay, so as I twirl my braids, let me get this straight. Let me see. I think when the younger version of myself, my perspective was different. You know, when I was in my 30s, I dated someone that was 10 years younger than me. And it was exciting. I was excited that someone so much younger was mature, but excited to be with me as well. He actually did not want children, and I had already had children, so it was kind of like a win-win for as long as it lasted. However, now that I am in the 5 club, the 50s club, I'm not interested in dating someone that is 10 years younger. No, not at all.
How much older would you go?
I think I don't want to go past 60. 60, 61 might be it. Because then when you have someone that is so far ahead of you, then their needs, their expectations are different. You know, they may be a couch potato. They like to be home a lot. They may need a nurse. They may not need a nurse. No, I'm not trying to be funny. Come on.
No elderly shaming here.
I'm not trying to shame anyone. I'm just saying, you know, they may not necessarily. They may be an active, healthy, vibrant 61-year-old that doesn't look 61, that feels, you know, as young as they feel, right?
But can I give you a hypothetical?
Okay.
All right.
Hit it.
Because you know this younger
don't make me
generation.
take a sip.
Okay, well, I'm going to try not to, but you might. You know this generation.
Yes.
They're a whole different breed.
Yes.
Okay. So.
When you say this generation,
Yeah.
you mean the millennials?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The social media people.
Yeah, the social media people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you call 30s millennials?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So, let's just say
Okay.
you're swiping,
Yes.
okay? And you see a nice young man. He's got a nice profile, heights matching, career, seems very ambitious, okay? There's no age, though. And let's say you just swipe right and y'all start talking. Come to find out, he's 35 years old. But just like Lisa's boyfriend,
It's a boyfriend now.
he's mature.
Okay.
everything that we read, he checks off the health.
So then that's different, right? Because we've already established like a
conversation.
link, a conversation. Maybe in the first conversation, no one was like, hey, how tall are you? And, let's see where this goes before we start asking those questions. So in that regard, it really depends on after we establish how old are you and how old are you. You understand?
Right.
Then maybe we can have a conversation, but maybe not.
Okay.
I generally am not interested in anyone younger than 49.
So if a 40-year-old pursued you.
So the funny thing is that I thank God, I don't look the age that I am. Right?
That's what I'm saying, because you don't.
And so on social media, there are a lot of young people
coming at you
that pursue me. And I just swipe left. Like, you 42? I hated it. 43, 45. Oh, please, child, please.
You won't give them a chance.
Not at all. Not at all. Now, if I met you in person and we had a conversation and we were in the same place and I could feel your energy and see how you speak.
Right.
What's your plan? Like, do you have a pension, young man? Are you in a 401k?
Right.
Do you have more than just $2? Like,
you gotta save it.
I'm at a different place in my life, right?
You're not living at home, right?
Right. I'm not living home with my
Right.
parents.
Right.
Right. So I need to know all of those things. And sometimes people in their 40s, we have like midlife crisis and we are starting over and we are reinventing ourselves. And I want to be on the other end of the reinvention.
Right.
I want you to be stable and in your place and not like I'm hustling too.
Yeah.
No. So that's why I stray away from younger.
But if you met them in person, you would be open.
I would be open after a conversation. And that conversation doesn't necessarily have to be, I'm interviewing you, just we're in the same space together.
Yeah,
I get to
something
see
casual.
you. Yeah, I get to see how you vibe, how you speak, how you interact. I'm listening to you talk with someone else and I may be like,
Yeah.
I think I like him.
What about if their little profile?
Absolutely not.
You don't read the little profile?
No. I don't even
She looked at the
read
photo
them.
first.
Right. I look at the photo.
That was our last
That's the
topic.
first thing you gotta be attracted to.
Right. I look at the photo first. If there are multiple photos, I may read the profile. But if it's only one photo, I won't read the profile because you didn't even have the wherewithal to put more than one picture.
You didn't take any time.
Yeah.
Right? Or you put the same picture 6 times.
Yeah, where's your investment?
Yeah, you're not invested. Yeah,
Well,
so.
I've gotten bit.
So from an older or younger? Older. Younger? They wanted you to be their sugar mama?
No.
Oh.
Let's
Glad
be
you
clear.
said- I'm glad you
Just in
said
case
that,
he
Sean.
watching. No, we ain't doing all of that. No, we not. But no, I
You
tried
needed bus
it.
money?
Huh?
You needed a Metro card?
No.
Water, please.
Well, I mean, it took time. He pursued me though. Like he
Okay.
pursued me, and he kept telling people.
Pursued or chased?
No, he pursued. He didn't chase. He didn't chase because that means I'm
Yep, that
running.
means
I
she's
wasn't
running
running
away.
Okay.
Right.
I was very stable.
Okay.
But he was telling everybody, "Oh my gosh, she's a real woman. That's a woman right there. That's a woman." And I'm like, So anyway, I entertained it, and believe it or not, that's why I was listening to what you said about your friend, because he meets a lot of those markers as far as the maturity level. I'm still learning who he is. I'm not gonna really go in depth on his finances, but clearly that's not what I was focused on,
Right.
Because he's a man of modest means. But he is 30 years old, and for the record, I am 44 years old. So there's a 14-year age difference. But every time I'm with him, or we, I might spaz out on something, the way that he can handle me as a grown, independent woman.
Handle or interact?
Interact.
I like that.
Comfort.
Interact.
Comfort. Okay.
Right.
I like that.
I say
He
handle
brings
because I
you
gotta be a lot to handle.
Right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
he brings you down.
You don't need to
Okay.
be handled. You need
Right.
to be right here.
No,
with
sometimes I
somebody.
need to be handled.
Right.
Sometimes I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like a little handling.
Well,
like
yeah,
it.
we're not talking
Yeah.
about that way.
Right. I'm
talking about
be
in a
abused.
respectful
manner.
In a respectful way. But
Yeah.
sometimes I like a strong man to say,
Yeah.
we're not going to do that right now.
Exactly.
Okay, Daddy.
Yeah. And I need a type of man that knows how to
say
real.
that to somebody.
Yeah.
I want to say that to somebody.
Right.
Okay, Daddy.
Yeah.
Where we going? Okay.
Don't do daddy.
I can't do the daddy.
It's
I won't
zaddy.
say it out-
It's with a Z.
Oh,
It's
Okay, but I'm not going to
zaddy.
say it out loud, but my
Yes, you
inner
would.
self, no, but my
I
inner
can see you in a
self.
5-star
Daddy.
restaurant. All right, daddy.
That
I want to sit in the passenger side.
No,
You got it? You taking care of things? I like that.
That's good.
We're not pulling out my credit cards?
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. That's what
all
I
good.
want.
No,
I
that's
want at the
good.
end of the day, I would like a man, and I always say this. I want a man who can lead me. And at this point, I always thought that it was older men, but no, it doesn't have to just be. Because this 30-year-old is really blowing my mind the way that he's leading me. Because I tell him every day, I'm like, look, I'm the type of woman when I come home, because I'm wearing many hats. I'm spinning 6 plates all day between career, between the podcasting,
You're busy.
I'm busy.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I want to feel confident and comfortable enough to come home and hand the reins over to my man and trust that he can lead me along the way, and I can sit back and just relax and chill.
And sit on the passenger seat.
That's all I want to do. But but
Cheers
as I
to
said,
that.
thank
There's
you.
nothing wrong with
Cheers to
that.
that.
Yes. But so as I was saying, he's a very mature man. There are certain things that I think I might be a little shallow about. Like one day we were hanging out and I was in the bathroom just getting myself together, and I thought he was just sitting in the living room just watching TV because he was very interactive with the television.
He's playing video games?
Yes.
Oh, it turns you right off.
He was, oh my God, he was playing Call of Duty.
Well, that's
And he
good
wasn't
game.
even playing it.
Sorry.
He was watching it. He was watching a YouTube game of somebody playing it.
Okay. Everybody's got an outlet.
Is that shallow though? Am I
No,
picky?
that's not shallow. I
No.
mean, we like what we like.
We
I mean,
do.
I do
And
like
just
video
because
games
you don't
too, but
understand his way of
Handling.
de-escalating
Right,
and
right.
relaxing his mind.
Yeah.
He likes to play video games. Is that a problem for you? Maybe you want to play a video game with them.
I mean, I like shooting games.
Or
You know.
maybe he does his thing and you do your thing.
Yeah.
and then
That's
there are
okay,
things
too.
that you do together.
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think we could roll with that. But
Well,
I'm
what-
enjoying it. I'm enjoying it for what it's worth for right now. You know, I'm not
And as
trying
we
to.
said before, take it slow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get to
Yeah.
know someone. Sometimes we rush into things so quickly, then we find out everything after, and then we feel burned.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I invested all this time. Well, you should have been watching,
Mm.
listening, interacting, and learning, and collecting data.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? So that you can make an informed decision.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. I'm
Yeah.
being very observant.
Stay in the
Yeah.
moment.
Staying in the
Enjoy
moment.
it. This is
Mhm.
what I told her.
Right.
Yeah.
My friend who was back and forth with this. And I said, he serves your needs for now. And that's all you can ask for.
Yeah.
For now.
Right.
When it gets to a place where you need more and he's not able to give more, then you make a decision.
Right.
Right.
You
But no
express
need to
that,
have a
and if he
conversation.
still can't.
Yeah.
No need jumping the gun now.
Right. Because you just never know what the
Yeah.
man can offer.
Well, what does the word say about it?
I'm about to tell you. Y'all want to hear it?
I
Well,
sure
here
do.
it go. James 1:5, it says, if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given to him. So I don't care where you are, if you're 30, 20, 40, 50. Some people just don't have wisdom, right? But if you ask God for some, he'll restore you some wisdom at
Yes.
whatever age. But just ask for one.
For sure.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what we had today. I mean, this topic felt good. How did you feel for your first show, Lisa?
It was great.
Yeah?
I told you.
It was great.
Yeah.
You gonna come back again next week with us?
I sure will.
Oh, Lisa's coming back. Lisa's coming back. And
Give the
Delise ain't going
invite, I'll
nowhere.
show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
and
it.
Delise is staying right here.
Right, I'm gonna
yeah.
put my seat
Yes,
warm.
she is. Yes, she is. But y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Let us know how you feel about this topic. Are you a woman dating an older or younger man? Are you a man dating an older or a younger woman? Are you just a sugar daddy or a sugar mama? And you got something to say about that. I mean, who knows?
To each his own.
That's it.
To
It's
each
your
his
life
own.
and your choice.
Right. Or if you're a sugar baby, we want to know. Yeah, we want to know.
A
How-
product of a sugar mama or daddy, right? Sugar baby.
Isn't a sugar baby?
Don't ask me. I'm
Okay.
gonna take another
just-
minute.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. But look, thank y'all for tuning in. Lisa's gonna be back here next week, and you're gonna check out Mr. Delise as well. Please be sure to check us out every Wednesday at 7:00 p.m. on the Inspired Living Network on Roku, and of course we're here on YouTube every Sunday at 8:00 p.m. And of course we're on Spotify, Apple, iTunes, all those different things. So check us out. But we gotta run. We got things to do, places to go, and young and older men to meet. But you already found yours, so.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Older.
Older. Look, she went older. Hey. But until the next time, y'all stay divine. Ciao. Thank you once again for tuning in to the Dining with Nadiva show. Make sure to check us out on all the audio platforms like Spotify, Apple, Amazon, TuneIn. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.